Well, thanks guys, and thanks for opting in earlier. The mere fact that you've been able to opt into this video series tells me that you're the sort of person who's serious. And that also tells me that you're well on the path to creating success in 2012. But here's the thing though, opting in is just the start. So over the course of the next few weeks, I'm going to be sending you some really cool videos, some really cool strategies to really help you be a master of influence and persuasion. Now, if you're kind of standing there and going, well, you know, Johnny, I don't like the idea of being a master of influence and persuasion, then you need to recognize that we all are influencing, we're all persuading, and we're all selling. So just be aware of that. We're all doing that all the time. So you want to make sure you get really good at it. Now, when I've coached a lot of my clients, one of the things that a lot of people struggle with when it comes to influence, persuasion, when it comes to selling, when it comes to building their business, is something that we all struggle with, and that's confidence. You see, we could all do with greater levels of confidence. Like, I mean, I'm sure you've seen somebody walking through the street, or you've seen somebody in a social event or a networking event, and there's just something about them that exudes an air of confidence. And we look at that person and we say to ourselves, I want a piece of that. Now, here's what I want to share with you. When it comes to gaining confidence, one of the key things that people get caught up in is they don't realize that confidence goes hand in hand with competence. That's right. Confidence equals competence, and competence equals confidence. Oh my God, I know that can sound all really confusing, right? But the problem with that is that let's say that you're about to try something different. You're starting a brand new business, or you want to go and close a sale, or you want to be a master of influence and persuasion. And you start saying to yourself, well, you know, I can't be a master of influence and persuasion. I can't close sales because I've never done it before. So therefore, because you've never done it before, you don't have the confidence to try it. So the two are intertwined, and something has to change. And the thing that has to change is you. You see, there have been many times in my life where I've had to do different things, whether it be speaking in front of large audiences, whether it be speaking in front of a live audience on camera or on television or whatever it might be. And sometimes those things have been out of my competence. In other words, I've not known how to do them. But I've had to find the belief in myself that I could just be confident enough with what I have right here, right now, to enable me to keep moving forward. So here's the thing. My very first tip for you is that if you want to develop greater levels of confidence, know that the competence will come with time. But you must be willing to take some risks. You've got to take some chances. You see, everybody in life has some fears. The only difference between the successful person and the unsuccessful person is that the successful person goes above and beyond their fears. They step up and they have courage. So when it comes to developing confidence, one of the great mantras, for want of a better word, that I've had throughout my entire life is to tell myself that I'm doing the best that I can with the skill and the knowledge that I have right now. I also remind myself, and I know that you're going to start reminding yourself, that there is no such thing as failure. There's only feedback. You see, life is a series of failing forward. You and I both know that. The average person doesn't know that. So what do you need to do a little bit of failing forward on? Sometimes you're going to get it right, sometimes you're not going to get it right. When you do get it right, give yourself a great big pat on the back, because that reassures the confidence. And when you don't get it right, just remind yourself, well, good on you for getting out there and giving it a good Aussie go, as we say in Australia. And then the final piece I want to leave you with is to remember that we really just need to get in there and play full out. You know, the only failure is the failure to not participate. So where are you not participating? Where do you know that you really need to step up and get out of your comfort zone and develop a new competency level? You know, I remember when I first started driving, I wasn't very competent at it, right? But now, you know, I know people who drive, not me, mind you. I know people who drive and they put on their lipstick, they're smoking a cigarette and they're drinking their coffee all at the same time and talking on their mobile phone. Once upon a time, they weren't confident at that and they weren't competent at that, but they were willing to go beyond their comfort zone. And I know that you want to go beyond your comfort zone when it comes to influence and persuasion. Now here's the thing, I hope you enjoyed this real quick video. Like I said, we're all busy, so these are just real quick videos just to get you thinking a little bit. My next video, when it comes to influence and persuasion, I'm going to share with you the importance of your reputation. Well, that's it from me, Johnny Cass. It's been great jumping in your inbox. I do, of course, look forward to seeing you on our next video, so make sure that you stay tuned in.